Hi everyone, I'm Trudy. Yeah, and I'm really, it's lots of familiar faces here that I see, which is really nice to come back to the network and our community, our Genoa community. I miss you guys. I've been away from you for a few months now, but I've been really excited to work on this website for Genoa. I think we worked on it a few months ago, and we've done the soft launch. And yeah, I'll share my screen and just like walk you through just a basic outline. Can you see my screen now? Yeah. Yeah, so I guess, the Genoa website, it's been like a long time coming. We previously had a page on our Gen International site, and I think we still do. But the idea was from the international network and through the words of the region over the last couple of years, we realized that the regions of our network really needed their own voice, a place where we could, be able to share our vision, our identity, as Asia and Oceania, as a way to share our story and what we've been doing, to give that kind of place of autonomy, but also to be really still strongly connected to the greater network. And you can see that the theme of the website, like the design theme, is very consistent with all our other sister regions and our international network. So the idea of the website as well, and this photo is also very symbolic. This was a gathering that we had in Thailand in 2018. And this was really a gathering of many different minds and hearts from all around both Oceania and Asia, people that are in communities, intentional communities, traditional villages, community projects. And it was a really wonderful 3-day gathering that we had. So you can see there's like space on the website where we can share who we are. These links take you directly to the About Us, who is on the Genoa Eco-Village map, and then ways that you can join the network. Part of Genoa is Next Genoa, which is the youth arm. So Next Genoa, as you can see here, also have a sub-page on the website. We really want to have space for the youth network to also to be able to share their story. Every time that you send stories in, the stories get uploaded onto the website as well. So this part of the page, the landing page, is dynamic. It changes every time new stories are added. And then some of you know that last year we launched an education program called Regen Nations, which is really a prototype to really test out how we can deliver the Eco-Village Design Education program in our region, but really with the specific focus for youth, but also to support young people to develop projects that are happening on the ground, that are action-based. So yeah, I'll just quickly run through just a few of the pages. So about Genoa, this is really like about who we are. What I really wanted to do was also to give a little bit of history about the network, and you can see here just a little bit of information of when Genoa was started and how it kind of kept evolving. And 2013 was also a really important moment where we started to bring again people from different parts of our region together, and this meeting happened in Malaysia. And this group of people here that you see really helped to birth Genoa into where it is today, that to be really like a network-based organization. I guess I can just maybe show another page in here, and this is really important for us just to show like what our mission is, and we have these 4 pillars. And one of the really important things that we wanted to showcase also is that we have this guiding philosophy, which is the Genoa Mandala, which is really inspired by, it's the Sanskrit word for a circle, and this is what forms our logo as well. So actually any national networks are able to take this logo and just change it to whatever color you would want your national network to take it on. And I think maybe I won't go too much more. The Eco-Villages page is interesting because it just talks a little bit about what is Eco-Village. You can go directly into the Genoa Eco-Village map. And if you click on this map, it will take you into the international database, and it will show you where are all the communities in our region. It will link you to the different communities internationally as well. And just so you know, the National Eco-Village Network, at the moment, we have 3 registered national networks, and that's Gen Australia, Gen Japan, and Next Gen Korea. So, but we know that there are a lot of emerging national networks and national networks that are might not be registered, but are still happening, and they're still, you know, full of action and energy. But we haven't specifically highlighted them here. In the What We Do, you know, there's lots of information here about education. So this is a little video that was actually done in 2018 based on our gathering that we had there. It's a really lovely video made by a woman, Eugenie. She was one of our volunteers a few years ago. But here also, it gives a lot of information about the Regen Nations program, some of the gatherings that we've held in the past. And last year we had an online gathering called Restore and Restoring. And you can see information there about it. And I think I want to also highlight the Emergence Convergences, the gatherings that we had in 2016 to 2018, because that also really helped us to catalyze this idea of, like, you know, what is the Asia Oceanic Eco-Village model, you know, and who are we in the network, and what are we going to do together? This is our page about the youth network. This is where they're showcasing what they do and how to stay connected. And there's a wonderful team in the Next GENOA network, and it'd be wonderful to see the youth network keep growing. In resources, there's lots of links here. We've put links to the GENOA annual reports and network stories. So actually, if you look back at some of these booklets, it's not just an annual report. They're actually stories that are coming directly from our network, from the communities and community organizations on the ground. So if you want to learn about what are people doing in our region, this is a really interesting page to go to and to, like, click in and have a look at, yeah, some of the stories that are coming from our region. We also have the newsletter archives. So it's just links to all our previous newsletters. If you want to, like, again, look at some of the news that's been coming out since last year, this is where you'll find that. And I think as a network, so this is where your stories will get added. So if you send us stories from your community or from your, like, networks, you know, we want to keep this page, like, really dynamic. You send us your story and we'll upload it here, and this gets linked directly into our newsletter, which goes out to, like, hundreds of people in the network. I'm not sure why that top bar is not appearing, Livian. That's funny. But get involved. This is where, yeah, you can subscribe to the newsletter. You can become a friend of Gen. There's multiple ways that you can get involved in the network, you know, through supporting financially. We have a Friends of Gen program. There's ways you can become an ambassador, you can become a volunteer, you can give your stories. So storytelling, there's a form where you can click here and it takes you directly into a Google form where you can write your story, and that's what we use to upload into the website. Yeah, and I think that's it. And then contact us is where you can upload your contact information and stay connected. I think I might be over, Kin, so I think I'll stop here, and if you want to ask any questions, I'm not sure if there's time for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll stop sharing.
Thank you, Trudy. And yeah, I just want to take this time to really honor all of the work that you and also the other seniors, elders in GENOA has been doing. And in here we have Rubina, Talea, Amina, who have been really greatly involved in the process in GENOA from the beginning, and has been supporting us the whole time during the way. And I also want to share with everyone that the website, we are still learning how to make it better for everyone. So we invite you, as you go through the website, you see anywhere that could be better, anywhere that we can add more information, or it could be changed, or any functions that are not working, please feel free to come to us, and then we would be greatly take it into account and into our edit in the future. And a lot of the functions, especially those functions that are connected to the Gen website, will be updated in the future. And I would love to now introduce another man behind the project of the GENOA website, that is Darren Roberts. Darren, it's really the hands and the brains behind our website and also behind Gen Australia website as well. So yeah, I see Tanya is waving her hand. I also would like to acknowledge and send a big thank you to Darren, and would love to, yeah, give the space to you for a short sharing and also bring the website to the search engine.
Thanks, Kim. I'll keep it brief because I'm expecting a phone call any moment now that I have to take. But yeah, working with Tanya on the Australia website, and then with you, DJ, Trudy, on the Oceania website. It was there's a metaphor in there somewhere about the challenges that we all go through as people and in our communities through the process of whatever project that we're working on. And in my case, I was going through a divorce and moving country from Taiwan back to England. And there were things like the conference that happened at the end of last year. So we started this maybe last summer, something like that, if I remember rightly. And each of us personally, and with Gen as an organisation with things happening, had challenges to get over. I'm sure Trudy had stuff going on. I'm sure you had stuff going on, Ken. I'm sure Tanya had stuff going on when we were working on the Australia website. So it's kind of nice to go through the process and see this finally hit the shelf, come to life, deliver on the project, kind of thing. So yeah, I'll keep it pretty brief. Just very, very meaningful to me to be involved, helping GENOA to get something online that people can then access all around the world. So thanks to everyone for being involved, Trudy especially for, for keeping everything on track. Even when we had slow periods, we'd get back on it. So yeah, it was it feels a bit monumental to have got there in the end. That's it. Thanks, Kim. I'll pass it back to you. Do you want me to push the button?
Yes, and maybe we'll let Talea say some words before you push the button.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Darren. Yeah, it has actually been a long time coming, and I just want to acknowledge your work in getting us to the end of the line, and we are here. So thank you. I would especially also like to acknowledge Trudy. Not only has she kept you on track, Darren, she's kept us all on track for quite some time. So it's so wonderful to see you again tonight, Trudy. We miss you immensely, I've got to say. And it's just wonderful to, be able to celebrate these milestones, and you're still in the picture. So yeah, your work has not gone unnoticed yet again over the years, and I want to acknowledge you both for the wonderful work that is portrayed in this website. Yes, I just wanted to say that to you both, and thank you so much. Kia ora.
Thank you, Talea. And yes, as an online, virtual, and global community in this COVID time, we don't get to hug each other in person. So and when we do get to really spend quality time physically together, so it is really a huge effort from the team to put everything together to really stay online and work together on such a project like this, and on every other project with GENOA as well. So yes, deep appreciation from me as well. And as I invite Darren to push the button to make the website live, meaning that anyone can search for our website now. So the website is there, but it's not available for search engine yet, if I understand it right. And now Darren is going to make it visible. And as we do that, I would love to invite, if anyone has brought anything for celebration, it could be a candle, it could be instrument, anything, you can show it on your screen. And then we can, yeah, celebrate together And after this, I would like to also invite each of us to bless our website, but we'll come to that. Over to you, Darren.
Thanks, Kin. I don't know whether to share my screen or not. It's probably not very exciting. It's just a checkbox. But
we have the celebration props. Don't worry.
Yeah, you should share your screen.
Yes, please share your
Technical.
screen.
It's
how
good.
do I? Where is it? Where is it?
Bottom one at the bottom
There
of the
it is.
screen.
Oh, yeah,
Zoom.
yeah, next to the video. And one participant can share at a time. Click that. Okay, can everyone see that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm pushing the big red button.
Where's the drum roll?
And clicking save in 3, 2, 1. This is when everything crashes, error on the screen. That's it, nothing crashed. It's all done. It's
Is it
all
live?
good. It's live. It lives.
Yay.
It lives.
Yay!
So everyone go search for it now.
Yeah, I don't know if Google will update that quickly, possibly, but yeah, it should show up shortly in the search engines. If everyone shares it on Facebook and social media, Google is highly likely to pick it up very, very quickly. So, you know, by all means, go to GENOAecovillage.org and share that on whatever social media you've got. Google will pick it up and find that. It may have already found it before we wanted it to at one point, but yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yay!
All good.
As celebration, I would love to invite each of us to maybe put a word of blessing into the circle. This is not only blessing for our website, but blessing for this community, for this regional and global community together. You could say one word, you could say one sentence. It really depends on you, and we'll do that together. And you can just pass it to the next person when you're done. So whenever anyone is ready, just feel free to unmute and just drop a word of blessing or a phrase of blessing into the circle.
Thank you. I'd love to hear people in their Indigenous languages as well as in English. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, awesome idea. And Robina, would you like to lead us as also one of the elders in GENOA?
Newt. So I have a quartz crystal for light, transparency, clarity, and focus. Blessings. Next.
I'll just say something quickly in, I'm not even sure if it's Chinese, it might be Taiwanese, but jiao was something that we used to say in Taiwan when we were working on the green living roof at the eco home in Taijiang. And I think it kind of means go, go, go. So jiao.
It's in Mandarin, and it literally means to add oil. So to add the fuel to go
Okay,
further. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, share.
Darren, that sounded a bit like Jai Ho from India also. Jai Ho.
Ah, okay, right.
Big song around that, Jai Ho. Yeah, so Jai Ho is really celebrating and sending energy forward into the future for it to always be glorious and always be honorable. And I have a cake here for all of us to celebrate the sweetness of our togetherness and to celebrate all the work that's been done. And may we always taste the sweet flavors of life and stay healthy and happy and nourished by each other and all the beautiful work that's going to go on to the website. So once again, thank you, Darren, Trudy, everybody who's been in the journey and history of GENOA and Jen.
What cake is that, Amina?
This is a passion fruit cake. So this, in our eco village, we have a lot of passion fruit from our trees. So we made a passion fruit cake, but with whole wheat flour and with ghee. Ghee is like an Indian clarified butter, which is really very nourishing. So offering that into this pot of nourishment.
Feel free to jump in, everyone. Popcorn style. Thank you so much, Amina.
I have organic fair trade chocolate from New Zealand. And I'm thinking that maybe continue to amplify the resonance. Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Kia ora, everyone. I just wanted to impart what we call a whakatauki, or a parable or a phrase in my language. So I'm just going to read that out to you all today. Ha pai tia te ara tika pūmai ai, te rangatira tanga mō ngā uri whakatipu. So I'm just going to say that one more time. Ha pai tia te ara tika pūmai ai, te rangatiratanga mō ngā uri whakatipu. And so what that means in English is foster the pathway of knowledge to strength, independence, and growth for our future generations. Kia ora koutou. Blessings on the website, blessings on us all.
Maybe I can just share a few words also. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed and overjoyed to be here and to see everyone here. And I really, really am sending so much love and gratitude to all of you who have just been present for GENOA, you know, also through all these years, and just wishing that the website is just going to bring more like people into this movement. And I think the movement is already there, you know, and I hope the website just helps to connect us more together to make it stronger. So yeah, blessings, and yeah, so much power to all of us and to this network.
We say in Sanskrit, a blessing, a word of blessing. Mangalamaya bhavatu, which means all the best. Bhagavadanugraha praptirastu. May God bless all.
I would like to also share in my language Vietnamese. Mong là những gì mà chúng ta đang làm sẽ mang đến chữa lành cho trái đất và cho con người, cho tất cả muôn loài. May everything that we are doing here together bring healing to the earth and to the soul of people as well.
Te mea nui o te ao, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing in this world? Tis people, tis people, tis people. Sending Earth Village energy to our whānau at Gen and GENOA. Thank you for having us tonight. Kia ora.
Okay, thank you. Hiroko from Japan as the network. I will say in Japanese, Aiji ni rakuen wo. It means in English is so to present paradise, true paradise to all people. So I will work as an eternal optimistic. So I will have the trust to all people. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Hiroko.
I'd like to say my blessing to the website, but in English, because my Indonesian is a little bit rusty and I cannot think clearly in Indonesian at the moment. But yeah, may this website bring us, be a powerful tool for us to thrive and flourish as an organization, as a community of people in the work of regeneration, of healing ourselves, our communities, and the planet. Thank you so much.
My name is Yewan. I'm from New Zealand, Nurse Village. I would like to bless in Korean. 천지균의 축복이 제노아에 내리시고 전 세계 뇌교육을 전파하는 툴로서 사용되기를 기도 축복 올립니다. We are sharing heaven and earth energy to all people involved in GENOA, and we hope we can deliver precious values to the world through GENOA. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. And there are so many blessings in the chat as well. I want to acknowledge and thanks to everyone who have sent your blessings. Let's stay maybe half a minute in silence just to acknowledge this moment, acknowledge this circle of friends, of communities, of kind-hearted beings. And if you, within this 30 seconds of silence, you want to say out loud your blessing, please feel free to do so as well. If not, we'll just enjoy the silence together before we close. Let's take one full deep breath, full filled with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone for your energy in this circle today, for your presence, and for being a part of this network. We are all learning together, and I hope that we can do a lot of more beautiful things together. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you again very soon.
Ka kite.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks,
Blessings, everybody.
Blessings.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
本当にありがとう。
Thank you.
ありがとう。Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
네, 감사합니다.